Why is he looking the wrong way? Turn around! I'm back! Ark of War is a community and interaction-based game. The more you play, the more you talk to players, the more you can build a guild and learn about the game. And over the last 2 weeks, a lot has changed. Fortunately, I'm not the only person that produces content and does research and produces knowledge and databases for the community. If you're not a member of the line group, you need to join the line group. There's a lot that happens, but I want to remind people of that because today in the comments, it's going to be an interesting comment section. There's a lot to talk about over the last couple of weeks of things I missed, and I want to kind of just start unrolling that because I don't think I'm going to be able to cover it all in one video. Sorry about the fast talk, and I'm trying to wrap this thing up real quick here because there's a lot to cover. So first things first. New commander, War Machine, infantry. We have a disables heal, so good against elf, but then also like a mega nuke strike attack. And you're wondering, is this guy gonna be good? The answer is well, he's a new commander. He has to be good. The current meta is kind of, and this is where the discussion comes in, is kind of wishy-washy. It's no longer elf's the best, Roger's the best, Reinhardt beats everyone. It's kind of like if you build a new commander with the new gear and you have high-level gear and high-level leadership and the right troops, they're all kind of good for most scenarios. So how good is War Machine going to be? Well, one thing's for sure. His second skill is a 60% Mega Strike hit, and it works with Stella's Wings of Eternity. So if you could land hits with high accuracy, and you can survive, which is the new Tier 12 troops that heal, this guy might be really good. So I've got a nice little replay for you here. I try not to make these ones long, guys, because we're going to have to go into depth more with these commanders and spotlights. But here is one versus Mayor. He doesn't have this good a gear as I do. It's not a penetration build. But if you take a look at what's going on here, Wings of Eternity, Radiation Central. That is the 60% skill. Here comes the hit. It kills 300 units, and it keeps going with Wings of Eternity. So the damage loss from Wings of Eternity doesn't affect the 60% skill, which is normal. That doesn't normally happen with skill-based damage. So that's normal, but look how hard it hits. Normally, the Stella Stank build was like a tear space build with the T12 HP troops, but if you use the new Tier 12 special troop, the healing troop, they are stat-wise mildly superior because they're more leadership per slot. They're slightly bigger troops. And with Stella's gear set, Andromeda, Wings of Eternity, Radiation, she can really crank out that damage without the dependency of tear space damage. So one of the biggest problems with Stella is that she was an infantry comm that didn't hit very hard. So she was able to use dual blades instead of this new 60% skill to kind of disable her opponent and just whittle them down over time. But now this is kind of shifting the Stella tank build into a more aggressive offense style. So by the end of round one, we've almost wiped out the front row of Dragon Slayer, which isn't that impressive because this Dragon Slayer doesn't have the best gear, probably not the best research, but it's a sign of things to come. Look how well this Stella is doing. I go on to win this fight pretty handsomely. Take this with a grain of salt. This is not the best gear. It's not the best research. It's just an idea that Stella beat Dragon Slayer crushingly. Okay, crushingly. Okay, and that's the damage reduction build with accuracy penetration. Okay, I think damage reduction is the main key here because it is a tank build. You want to be able to get hit and heal. You don't want to get one shot. So War Machine will make a play here, and there's a lot still to cover. There is a new Ether Shop. The Ether Shop is a permanent addition. Oh, actually, comments below. What do you think of War Machine? Is he amazing? I know I showed this image. This is what I have to do every time Seven Pirates releases a new commander. Because they do it in such low quality, I use this enhanced AI tech to basically add filters and tighten it up. Looks good, makes good thumbnails. Notice the, right here, the fire, really noticeable there. Shout out to fire. Okay, so the new Ronin King skin, and we'll get into the Ether Shop. This is the new Ronin King skin, not as clean. I did do the AI thing on it. Kind of funny, right? Like, they've got like a Samurai King, Ronin King. All right, I'll allow it. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff going on with Samurai in our game, right? I guess there is. Okay, look at those shoes. Woo, nice sandals. All right, now, going back to this guy. Why is he looking the wrong way? Turn around! Turn around, you idiot! You know, I think they had him turning the wrong way. He's the only commander that's looking the wrong way. Like, why are you doing that? Like, you're going to have him in your top 5 lineup, and he's looking backwards. I think, look, he's looking the wrong way. I think it's because he looks so much like Full Metal that they were like, yeah, maybe we should have him face the opposite direction so he doesn't get mistaken for him. I don't know. Let's see, Full Metal. It kind of looks like Full Metal. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Nah, not too much. A little bit. He's got the metal thing going, all right, the cyborg build. We don't have his history because we don't have the commander released yet, but we are able to use his skills in simulated. Okay, let's jump into the most important thing I need to bring up. Then I waited halfway through the video in case Seven Pirates was watching. If you're a member of this channel, the Line community, the Discord chats, or just a player of Arc War and you hate my channel, whatever your reason is, if you're getting this information, this is the best information I've ever given you, because you are going to be able, if you're a high-level player, I know there's a lot of ifs here, if you are a tier 11 player, you need to focus on getting S-Class Hancock to 100,000 leadership, 200,000 leadership, and when this next event comes around, and this is super hush-hush because we don't want them to patch this, okay? When the next event comes around, I'm going to call you to pull your Hancock out. And when you do, you will make more gains in Arc of War than you have in your entire career. Not for free, because you have to build this Hancock and the tier 11 infantry troops. But when you do, you are going to get ridiculous return. And that's all I want to say, because I don't want them to patch it yet, okay? If you know what I'm talking about, shh. If you're not sure, ask secretly in the Line groups or places where you can trust people to not tip the devs off. Okay, that being said, the Ether Shop, I briefly mentioned it. It is a permanent addition to the game. It's going to be, let me see if I can get it here. It's going to be super high-end items that they give you ethers for participating in. I'm excited about it. Look, there's really good stuff here. Okay, nanobots, all the high-level gear you want, some of the hard skins, the ACOMs, Golem, X-Metal, boo, King, Gilly, Rogers, commanders that are really hard to get. You can actually get A-Class for just ethers. Now, we don't know how hard the ethers are going to be. It looks like there's a next batch button here. Let's click that. Oh, okay, so it resets it and gives you more choices. Oh, the next batch. It tells you what's coming. Okay, so right now is the current items. The refresh time is 30 days. So if you click next batch, it tells you what's coming in 30 days. Cool. So if you want this stuff, you got to get it in the next 30 days. Pretty exciting. During this event, they gave us a new thing called a targeted release. You can actually select which commander you want to come out. Finally! This isn't even for us. This is for them. They would do these release events, and it's like, I'm not a Walker comm. I don't want this comm. Give 3 comms to choose from. I mean, especially at the higher end. Maybe early on, they want to have the game follow a certain directive. The game kind of like wants to reward players for being Walker for a while, and then airships. It's all about spending, right? Giving someone the advantage based on what server they're on. So that's kind of the kind of gist of this game in a sense. We've kind of noticed that pattern, and I'm okay with that. They need to make money. They need to keep the servers open. That's a fair way to do it. I love that addition. That's good. Okay, a couple more things. I'm having a server merge. I never went to the NYC server. I totally respect what they're doing. I can't wait to see what they're doing. I just knew that I was going to be gone for a couple weeks. I wasn't going to be able to be a part of the guild. I didn't want to be dead weight. Playoffs are still coming. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I will be commentating it, live streaming it, and hanging out with you guys. I want to do more live streams. I will get to that. It's been a crazy couple months. But anyway, there is a server merge, 6 days. I'm going to be going to a new server. I don't know which one yet. I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably live stream it. That should be a good time. There is a new version that came out today. I think I pretty much covered that, right? Good. Okay. Last thing, Patreon gifts are here. So people that have signed up to Patreon that support what I do here, thank you so much. You guys know there's no money in the YouTube views, but Patreon kicks me like $10 to $15, $50 a month. Some of you guys are amazing. I give you guys gifts every month, or at least every month. I try to get stickers and mugs and mouse pads. And anyway, so anyone that's signed up for Patreon, if you're waiting for a mug, I do have them. I am going to start shipping them. Thank you so much. And the personalized letter and all that stuff. All right, if you want this artwork, I usually post it on Patreon. Most of the artwork is also available on the subreddit. Meme review will continue Friday. We're probably just going to do a medley of all the last memes that I missed over the last 2 weeks. And as far as personal life goes, the reason I was gone for 2 weeks, I don't normally get into my personal life. I want to keep it that way. Just know that we are making some really big personal life changes that are exciting for me and my family. And a part of that deal is I'm getting retail space. I've been talking about this for a couple months now. The retail space is going to act as an office and a hopefully new filming studio. So working on those details. Going to have some more hiatuses coming up when I'm working on that project, but I'll keep you guys informed. And as always, if you're wondering where Melt is, I have an email below. It's like the best way to contact me. Line, I get 1,000 messages a day in Line, so I try to keep up with those. But email's always the best. Hey, Melt, are you alive? Yes, I'm alive. Easy peasy. All right. Or you got an idea? Oh, we have new Ark of War music. All right. The one video at a time. I got a lot of content to roll out, guys. I don't want to make these videos too long. If I missed anything, please use the comments below. Ideas about the new commander, skins, merges, anything you got. Let's get back to talking to each other because communication breeds inspiration, and a lot of great stuff is coming. All right, once again, Project Hancock. Get them to 100, maybe 200,000 K, and start building those tier 11 infantry. You will not regret it. Please, devs, don't patch this. It's going to take a month or two, so you got time, but get to work. All right. Thanks, guys. My name is Melt. We will see you tomorrow.